All right. This one is another response to another comment. By the way, Natu, where is Natu? Where did she go? She disappeared. Where
It
is
was
she?
our story and she was out.
I know, right?
She's like pissed.
Oh, okay, she's back. She's probably dropped off by mistake.
Oh.
Natu, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. I said if you send me a twin fairy, it will go to my kids. That's called Oyo. That's called.
Let me tell
That's
you. No, let me tell you when you said that. We have a friend that lives in New Jersey. I forgot his name. I met him through a friend though. So he
mhm.
has a kid, and he did what do you call it? His vasectomy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Vasectomy.
he did. He did that, and then one pastor in Nigeria kept eating his mom's money and telling him that your son is going to have a child. It will be a boy. He said to us, "Wallah, if any get sure with pregnancy, I will sue the doctor."
Ah, don't try me.
Wow.
Oh my
Don't
God!
try me. But
How many do you guys have?
Oh, we have
How many
4.
kids?
we
Oh
got four
my God!
together. Yeah,
Okay, that's enough. Okay,
yeah.
that's enough. I agree.
That's more than enough.
That's enough.
We
Let's
don't need
see.
any more kids. So.
So I'm looking at. Let's see. Okay, there's a couple of comments that this came under. I'm looking to find it right now. This particular topic. He says, "I can't keep tolerating my wife." Let me dig it up. Let me
What did the
find
wife
it.
do?
It said I can't. Let me see. It's here somewhere. I can't keep tolerating my wife. Wow. People be
So it's
leaving
everything
comments.
today is women on the wrong
Can
side
you
today.
imagine?
Listen, my sister, listen. This
People be not
EU,
calling.
this EU.
Say go to collect today. Let me see.
We'll give you guys back.
Okay. So he says I get very little respect from my wife and daughter. I'm fed up. I won't keep tolerating it. So I don't have any
He
backstory.
should have given us the story.
The only
that's
thing I
inappropriate.
can the only thing I can tell you is that this was on a video that we did a while back. This video is a while
Oh,
back. The
okay,
title of
I
the
have a
video is
backstory.
what does the hold on one second. The title of that video is what does the Bible say about a disrespectful wife? Okay.
Mhm.
So he has a disrespectful wife. He can't keep tolerating. The question that we asked this person is that what's the next move? But they never came back. This was about 2 weeks ago. So go ahead and share your backstory with us.
So
Then
let me tell you, situations like this, right? When people begin to fall out of love, this is when statement like this start pumping up. You understand? So this is where hold on a second. But Patrick, 4 twins, Jesus. All right, let me continue my comment.
4.
Four, four sets of twins. Oh my
Your
God.
mom is a superwoman. No, I beg. Eh?
let's
Okay,
continue. Let's
so
just leave our Patrick alone, JJ, and continue the
when
conversation.
couples start to fall out of love, right?
Uh
This is
huh.
what usually happens. That's
Yeah.
one. And then
Mm.
two, when you start hearing statement like this,
Mm-hmm.
it's a situation where you don't put anything and you want an output. You understand?
Mm.
And then three, sometimes I've said it a lot of times, like as a man, you have to set the tone.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So if you give your wife space to disrespect you, she will.
Yep.
If you don't, she will not. So you just have to like, what's the groundwork that you laid? You that you're saying that, and I okay, this is all 6 years in.
So so now you're blaming the man for being
Hey, he's not
disrespected.
giving us the
No,
story,
no,
man.
I'm not blaming him, right? I'm not blaming him 100%, but he has not
Okay.
laid the groundwork.
Okay.
You can't go and farm and not put fertilizer and be
Mm-hmm.
expecting somebody that put fertilizer to get the same thing with that person.
True.
Bro, you have to do the work now. You have to. If you want to get that return that you want, you have to put something into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So when you don't put that work, then people always come up with statements like this, and they just
Mm-hmm.
just throw a vague statement and just say this, and they're like, This is the backstory. You didn't do the work. Let's just forget.
Mm.
We have instances where we have few disrespectful women that's their own way of life. They are brought up
Yes.
Yep.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
We
Yep.
have few, but in most, and let me tell you something that men don't understand. You see, a woman that loves you, a woman that no, not a woman that loves you, a woman that you show love. That is our mumu, but you can have her do anything.
Just by
They
loving
don't
her.
understand it.
And that's
Yes.
scriptural.
If you like and tell her don't come out of the house just because you are showing her that love.
Yep.
Do you understand? It's a big deal for us. But when you want to act like you want to act the macho man, like I don't care about you, I don't want to talk about you, I'm upset with you, da, 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 da. You want to
Right.
prove macho. That's when we pull our own and we
Yeah.
pull it harder. You understand?
Yeah.
So him saying that, and the wife is doing it, daughter is looking. And sometimes
Yep.
once a woman do that don't help, they keep telling the kids like, oh, your father did this, your father did that. There are some things that is
Terrible.
supposed to be between the husband and wife and let it stay there. You
Right.
understand? But when you keep going and try to tell your kids everything, and they start looking at your father as a bad person,
Yeah.
they start looking at your father as a bad person, not knowing that your mom has her own side of the story. She has her own contribution that she has made to this. And like our people will say, water not the sour, something must be inside.
I've never heard that before. That's interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. Water,
Omo
you don't
Kaduna
ever,
ni.
Oh,
yes.
really? Oh, wow.
She spits fire.
No,
Wow,
yeah,
I
but so
love it.
if you put water inside bottle and keep it there and go to
Yeah.
Nigeria for 4 weeks and come back, it's still going to be there. But just try to put 1 or 2 grain inside and come back. If you enter your house, you have to open all the windows.
It's another
Because
way
it's
of
going to be
saying
really
there's no smoke without fire, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
right. Yes, that's what it
Absolutely.
is. So that's
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
our people now don't want to just put in the work. I'm just gonna say that, and I say
Yeah.
that with no reservations. Like people
Mm-hmm.
just feel like marriage is magic, but it's not.
Yes. Fairy
Yeah.
tale.
Yeah.
Yeah, marriage is magic.
Sister Embassy, you still there with us?
I'm still here. So
Your thoughts,
I
my
think not to
sister.
have said not to have said a lot of it, but
Yeah.
I'm just gonna add to what she already said. Like, we talk about emotional intelligence, right, of a man and a woman, right? But a man who want to lead the house, right? Your emotional intelligence you better be on point. You better know what you're doing. You better
That's
be
right.
on it. You
Yeah.
better lay it out and be consistent with it. And you better know what you're doing.
Right.
Because again, you are setting the tone,
She's
self-management,
setting the tone.
emotional awareness,
Yeah.
right? Yes, you are setting the tone. You are the leader of the house. If you're
Yep.
gonna lead me, you better know what you are doing. You know,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
and for some men, like, an apology for saying this, there are men that just walking around empty-headed and just feel like, oh, I want to be the head of my house, okay? And then what?
Oh
Continue,
my
continue.
God. Yeah.
Are you there?
Because they feel like you're
Please, if
entitled
I'm
to
wrong.
it.
One is a lot of
Because
men, a
they're a
lot of
No, no,
man.
no, no, no.
women.
You're
Now
right.
we
You're
know
right.
what emotional, stable, intelligent of a man looks like, feels like. Okay,
Yeah.
every
Yeah.
woman. Can you hear me still?
I can hear
Yes.
you. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Uh-oh.
We
Can
can hear
you?
her.
I
Oh,
could
she
hear
dropped
her,
off. Yeah.
but
Yeah, yeah.
Something
she
is off.
disappeared.
Yeah.
I guess she will
Yeah,
join us.
she
What
probably
But
you
jumped
have
she's
off.
right.
any other thoughts that stimulated
No,
you?
they've said everything
Okay.
that, I could possibly say. They've said it all.
I said it all. Okay.
Sister not too cute.
Yeah, because if you go to that story and ask the man to give you like why did he say that and tell him he's gonna lay like all the complaints, and out of all the complaints he's not gonna tell you his own side. You understand what
I
I'm
think
saying?
so. I think you guys have said something, but I just want to I want to beam a light on it even more so, right? A man carries the seed. He's
Yeah.
always sowing the seeds. It's
Yes.
not stuff you argue with. You can just argue with your destiny if you think you want to bring everything down to exact science. Could it work anyway?
Right.
We're talking
Right.
about romantic relationships. People are spiritual beings, they're emotional beings. So there's a lot going on always behind the scenes. Effectively, even with this statement, you're sowing a seed. If this statement is a seed you're sowing as a man, right? I can't keep tolerating my wife. What does she do? She's an incubator. She receive, she
What is
multiply
given?
for you,
Yes.
right?
That's right.
The multiplying effect, the multiplication effect. Her children believe her more.
Yes, sir.
It's not because they
Of
decide to
course.
believe her. It's just the way things work.
That's just
She's
how
the
it
mother.
is.
You provide. They respect you as daddy. But in terms of connection, they connect
It's
with
mommy.
her more.
Yeah.
Yes.
She continue to that seed will transpire into your child. It multiplies out, right? So I can't keep tolerating my wife. What does that look like when it multiplies? This as a mindset, as an attitude of life. What does that look like when it multiplies
And they
out?
say
That
your
daughter
wife is a
too.
reflection. Your wife is a reflection of you.
Of
Yeah.
you. Facts.
So now, Ola, stop the cap. Address the actual issue. Okay, I hear you, bro. Okay,
favorite
I hear you. Okay. You're frustrated because your wife, your daughter is disrespectful to you. People don't create disrespect to you. They mimic the level of self-respect you have for yourself. Even if it's as simple as being able to walk away and mean it, right? If a person is, let's say they're just evil. Let's assume you're one extreme of this situation, and she's just being evil. Modern woman, right? At least you retain the autonomy, the agency of walking away. Are you able to do that? Or you stand there, you're nagging that you can't tolerate. Is that what you're doing? Because again, if you stay there, that level of lack of self-respect that you have, they will continue to mimic it, right? And it just, so what do you do? What do you do in this kind of situation? Disengage. If somebody is being disrespectful to you, disengage. That's the first step.
Yep.
Don't try to convince them that they're supposed to be respectful. Clearly,
No.
they're not in that space. They don't want to be respectful, right?
Yeah.
And you are also demonstrating that you lack self-respect by asking for respect.
Yeah.
It's a perpetual, it's a vicious cycle.
Right, and it comes naturally. Like there are some things that you don't even have to ask for. It comes naturally. You understand? But it depends on the energy that you're giving. But there's one example that I had, right? When we're growing up, there's this guy by my house.
I'm hearing you, just so you know. It's because you don't have the thumbnail. Yeah. Continue.
It's Hausa. He's a Hausa person. So they are entitled to marry 4 wives, right? So
I didn't know
there's
that.
this,
As Muslims.
yeah, the Muslims.
Oh yeah,
Muslims.
Muslims. Okay.
So he was he was talking to this girl that he wanted to marry, and everybody was against it. They said the girl is very rude. This is not wife material. She's very disrespectful. Like in the area where they live, she fights with everybody. She will beat married women. She will fight with married women, old women. And the guy said that he wants the girl. So everybody was like, let me tell you, when you're getting married, all this sadaki that they do, you buy this, buy that. Her parents didn't want him to do anything. I think for her sadaki that he paid, I think he paid like 500 naira or something that he took from him. He should just take the girl because they are tired.
Wow.
So when he got married to her, she was a third wife.
Yeah.
This man showed this girl one kind of love. She can't even exchange words with her co-wives.
Wow.
Yeah.
He just changed her. Like they could not believe. They said her father started sending him gifts, money, like giving him contract, like because the father wanted the girl to just live there because nobody could handle her. If you report her to her father, in front of her father, she will insult you and leave. It was that bad. You understand? But when she came to his house, the guy said, "This is my house. I'll not tell you how to live in my house. I'll tell you what you can say in my house and what you can do." And he stayed. And he stayed. Very amazed. When I went to Nigeria the last time, I went to where we used to stay before. I saw her. Her kids are all gone. She's still beautiful, very calm now. That's why I used to fight everybody. So that's what I'm saying about love. Yeah. And then when she came, he said the tone. That's who you are. Yeah, but he said he likes her. She has a great personality, even though she fights everybody. But and she's intelligent too. And she's intelligent. So that was why.
Serious.
But when he changed her, and because he said the tone. He set the tone for
her. This is the moment where they come back and say, but not to love is not enough.
You think so they're wise?
Anyway, let's leave that topic alone, Jai. Let's move on.
This is where my people will say thunder.
Hey, wow.
We'll be right back. Let's
crazy.
move on to the next topic. So okay, this is sweet. Thank you.